Hello and welcome to Fenton Gaming Plays Neverwinter Nice Enhanced Edition Wyvern Crown Cormyr. I'm your host Fenton. In this first Neverwinter Nice Enhanced Edition Wyvern Crown Cormyr video, we'll go ahead and start the module. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Do not forget to hit the notification bell so we update and much more. Here's a brief history about the module. It was released in September of 2006. This is the final BioWare Premium one. Oh, don't worry, we'll get to the Infinite Dungeons one. Anyways, this module did bring some nice visuals into the game, some new tile sets, and of course a prestige class. So let's go ahead and start up the module. Let's check this module out. Okay, you start out as level 6 to 7. This is melee orientated. Some very first, as I mentioned. Also, it's 18 through 12 hours. You can only rest 1 hour per period. Death is permanent unless you're with a companion. I guess that companion drags your butt back. So I'm going to go ahead and actually start up the module and use my Purple Dragon Knight build for it. Now, the build's in the description, so check that out. I'll probably put it in sticky too. I'm going to go ahead and pick human. Yeah, I'm breaking the non-human tradition from the other modules I did. Well, the other 4. So let's go ahead and pick the portrait. Yeah, I'm going to select the one from the Bard's Tale. Yeah, I made some Bard's Tale portraits as you've seen before you. Well, all the trilogy remaster. So anyways, the classes are the fighter. Then 4 levels of that is Purple Dragon Knight. We're going to do all 5. Then the Weapon Master. After that is back to the fighter, of course. Yeah, let me make sure I show you the Weapon Master. That's important. Yeah, hopefully I could be able to level 7 levels in the Weapon Master. If not, that's fine with me. Alignment, I'm going to go ahead and pick good, and yet your deity is depending on your alignment if you didn't fill anything in. As for ability scores, I am doing Strength 15, Dex 14, Constitution 14, Wisdom 10, Intelligence to 14, and Charisma to 10. So my Reflex and my Fortitude saves are going to be good. My Wisdom saves, I say will saves, not Wisdom, but will saves are going to be in the dumps. However, strength will be my main stat. I'm going to pump like crazy when I level up every 4 levels. So as for skills, we're going to go ahead and knock out the Purple Dragon Knight ones right away. And of course, 2 points in Intimidate. So this is 2 ride. That's important. You got to put that in there. This module looks like it uses a lot of ride, but I think it's a useless skill. Spot, listen. Let's see, Persuade 1 point. Yeah, you got to put a point in Persuade. Intimidate 2. Discipline 4. That's going to be our bread and butter skill right there. So next up, we're going to do 3 feats. One is mounted combat. This is a feat requirement for the Purple Dragon Knight. You cannot be one without it. This does is it does a check for every 5 checks. So it'll attempt to give you 1 free armor class, which is good when you're on a mount. Next up is weapon focus. This is also you want to do for a melee fighter and a prerequisite for the weapon master. This will give you +1 to all attacks when you use said focus weapon. In my case, the longsword. Last but not least is dodge. And what dodge does is it gives you a bonus to AC, which is good. Now we're going to go ahead and configure our character, what he or she looks like. In this case, is a he. Anyways, I am using the HD patch. So if your game is different than mine or you're playing on the console version, well, a while ago they gave PC players the patch. Someday I do hope that they put one more patch in for the console versions at least and give you guys that. But we'll see, hopefully. Maybe they'll do a remaster edition or something like that again. Let's see here. We're going to just get the close. And yeah, as for deity, your alignment will be determined what your deity is if you don't fill in the blank. Make sure it's Forgotten Realm one, so this way you'll be really into it. Now, I picked TRA because that's like, remember from Neverwinter Nights original edition, and I felt like that was a good lawful, good alignment. I should say deity for it. So there we go. We'll go ahead and start up the module. The module officially welcomed you, and it's very grim, it looks like so far. So let's go ahead and check our inventory. We got a short bow, some arrows, a hand axe. That's probably best for a melee weapon for me to use for now. Leather armor. I imagine you get cloth if you're one of those that can't wear light armor at all. And let's go ahead and level our character. So we're going to level up to 6 because we're going to be doing some, well, I should say, what do you call it? Get some multi-classing. And we're checking out the general too. Now, if you're like a pure class, like for example, a pure fighter or so, then yeah, you'll definitely get the 7 levels. That's just for example. Unless you are one of those favorite races, like for example, a dwarf that favors a fighter. If you're going fighter cleric or something. So let's level up. We're going to do is discipline. 5 points into that, 4 points into heal, and that is it. We're going to get its mobility. This will add more AC dodge bonus, which is good. But that's part of the Weapon Master feat line too. Fighter, once again, let's see here. We're going to do is discipline, heal, and store 2. Reason being, we could do that in Neverwinter Nights 1, and when we get to the Purple Dragon Knight, we'll put the 2 in the Intimidate. And this is what we get expertise, so plus 5 on AC, minus 5 on attack when that is active. Very good defensive feat to have. Now level 4, we're doing strength. Yeah, this character will be strength heavy. He's going to be muscular. So this will be discipline, heal, and then store. And what we're going to do is weapon specialization. Instead of plus 1 to our attacks with said weapon, now it's plus 2. Yeah, that's very good. That's common for most builds in Neverwinter Nights 1 is to stop at 4 or 5, 6 for that epic weapon specialization, depending on what type of build you're doing. Now we're doing Purple Dragon Knight. We're going to do all 5 levels in this module. And besides, we're in Cormyr, so we should. So what we should do is Discipline, Intimidate, Persuade, and Ride. And yes, Heal is a cross-class skill for the Purple Dragon Knight. The only one in the game is that. So let's go ahead and do it. Discipline. And we're going to split our points into Persuade and Ride. Yeah, I'm experimenting on Ride, so you're just seeing all that. So we're doing is Inspire Courage. We get that free, so it's a buff we get to attack and damage. Also protection against mind spells and effects. And we get a Spring Attack, so that's a good thing. That's one more road for the Weapon Master. We are done leveling, so we'll go ahead and zone. I'll see you after the cutscene. Let's go ahead and save the game. Just trust me, you want to save at this spot, and we're going to check out our companions, what classes they are, and other things too. Okay, good. We got an update on our journal. Yeah, oh yeah, that's what happened. After a trip, our farm got destroyed. That's what the journal told us. Anyways, our first guy, Godfroy, he's a fighter, cleric, 4 fighter, 2 cleric. Unfortunately, he has no, weapon specialization, weapon focus. That's fine. So we give him anything what he wants, whatever's the best and damage for now until he gets the weapon focus or something. Now, Jonas, the chaotic neutral fighter, is level 6. Godfroy was a neutral good. And let's see what his feats are. Okay, weapon specialization longsword, weapon focus longsword. He's going to be giving me hand-me-down items unless I feel like I could get rid of him. But still, that cleave and great cleave is nice. So let's keep on exploring, and we're going to go ahead and loot the joint up. Yeah, this sounds like I'm bad, but we got to survive out here. For the most part, some of the loot is random in containers. I think on the bodies it's set loot, if I remember correctly. And also, if I remember, throwing axes stack in 50s or 99. One of the two, then you could sell them for a whole bunch. Otherwise, you can't. You just have to ditch them in a crate or something. I'm going to try to grab this. There you go. Now, coming up will be a key. I think it's a no fail check. I'm not certain, but a key will pop up. When that happens, go ahead and take it, because you're going to need it for a treasure chest in the ruined house up ahead. I'm just make sure I'm grabbing everything. Yep, see, there is. Skill use. Boom. And this is good, though. I rolled a 19. Ha, that is nice. And then plus 2 because of my skill. We'll grab the head. Make sure you grab the head. That is important because we're about to grab the will from this chest for a starting quest. And do equip the helmet. I forgot to equip it, but still, it's nice to have, especially for those who have skills in concentration. And keep the will on you, please. Seriously. And I forgot to do this when I was after I leveled up. Is just make sure I prepare my character. All right, this is good. We'll get the rally cry. That's like 1 round. You get boost in damage, but that's fine. However, the animation is like terrible. You'll see. If I'm like low on the camera, that's because of it. Make sure you grab the magic shards. That's for a magic weapon quest. I haven't done it yet, but make sure you do not sell it. Do not sell the will or anything like that. Now, coming up will be some wolves. We're going to go ahead and take care of them now.
Make this fight count. It will be your last. You're no match for me. Feel our fury.
Let's go ahead and explore, but beforehand, let me explain why I wanted to save at that spot earlier. Reason being was those wolves, as I mentioned, but here's the deal. If one of your henchmen dies, they're gone for good. There's no rod or revival or anything like that. I didn't see so far, so they're toast. Now, another thing is, if I would have died with the henchman next to me, I would incur an experience loss. That would have been bad, especially the way this module looks like. Experience points is not much in some departments, but that's alright. Dungeon & Dragon games are usually slow anyways. Well, slow pace, but still, that's some goodness. So we're going to go ahead and just explore the rest of this farm area. Yes, do explore. I mean, explore a lot in this module. And let's see here. Spear Corpse. Oh, wow, that's the first guy that got it. Or gal, or whoever it was. Tracking. I think that's up on another skill thing. And nope. Looks like it says the moss here. Scuffled. Probably there was a struggle. Yeah, I just looted a body that just became the unfortunate victim of losing said struggle. I'm going to explore this part here and nothing. Yeah, I like filling the map up. Always make sure you explore every corner in these type of modules. You may never know. And yeah, hit the highlight key. On the PC version, it is the tab key. I'm going to double check this too. Oh yeah, that's the rope. I am not certain what the rope is for, but I'll try to find out if it's important. Maybe make a belt out of a rope. other games they do that. There's a certain one that definitely does that. So anyways, let's check. Nothing there. We're going to check one more time. Then we're get to talk to our party members and learn about their history. Yeah, good idea. I say every level, speak with your party members. It's like the original campaign, some of these modules. More you level up, more likely you want to talk to your party members. Hey, you may get some. I mean, original modules, I should say original campaign, you do get some nice items after you speak to your henchmen.
Greetings. My greetings to you.
It's time to rest up. So resting's like this. You only can rest one time per hour. I don't know if it's in-game or real life. Here's the deal. After you rest, time gets shifted 8 hours ahead. So keep that in mind. It's just like the real Dungeon and Dragon games. And there you go. I'm going to get rid of the torch because once we zone, it'll definitely be daytime. So I'll see you at the village. All right. We got some information from them, basically about the time and peace bonding and charter. Yeah, something tells me if I remember right, they are not cheap to charter, so this way you could carry weapons around. That's the smithy. We're going to go ahead and do the quest for that in the next video. Now, coming up ahead is a goblin, I believe. We're going to go ahead and maim, murder, and slaughter. Let's make sure we confirm it. There's the little fella. Let's go ahead and kill it. Alright, that was some real fun butchering goblins. I hope we do see more of them. So coming up will be another party banter. After I talk to the party members, I'll explain what is going on. That guy is the owner of the farms. However, he has a quest that gets you out of the village. I express doing it last because you want to make sure you do some of the side quests here. You may never know what you get from him, but still, avoid that guy until everything is done in the village. Then you're ready to go. Let me explore this area. Now, this is the center part of town. This is where the ale house, the matron's house, and the wizard house is at. Also, the wizard shop too, which sells wizard items like scrolls, etc. I'll explain more about the shop system in the next video. Let me cover this area here before I do end the video. So this is a nice and little village. The detail on it, thanks to the HD patch, is really good. Even without the HD patch, it was good looking too. And now we have arrived, so I'm going to go ahead and set myself up for a nice recap of this video, and there we go. First thing we did was we created our purple dragon knight from my build with a little bit more into ride. After all that, what I did was start off the module. It was very grim, got up to level 6. Then after some cutscenes, we loot up the area, including get 2 quests, kill some wolves, and of course learn about the resting system. Win this village, did some exploring, hunt down 1 goblin, check out our landlord from a safe distance. Well, everyone, this is it for my Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition Wyvern Crown Cormyr Part 1 Module Start video. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thanks for watching and have a great day or night. Please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more Neverwinter Nights or Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition builds, walkthroughs, guides, and more videos just like this. If you love what you see, then pick my suggestion on the upper left hand corner or YouTube suggestion on the bottom left hand corner. Have a great day or night and do roll a 20.